Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to Miss C's cottage. I am Miss C. This is my cottage, home of the Sun Bunny. Hope y'all can hear me well today. I have some music running in the background. I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to say hello to Samantha and to Pam. She brought some muffins today. And Jennifer. Jennifer is here from across the pond. I don't like that across the pond. She's here from England, all the way from England. She came in. And Paula Mulford is here. And Sally is here. Welcome in, Sally. Uh-oh, Samantha better get a tissue. You're ordering wool. Oh, you're carding wool. Oh, how awesome, Sally. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, on my... Oh, here we are. Okay. Let's see, where do I get... Okay, on my... Oh, here we are. Okay. Let's see, where do I get... Okay, on my... Oh, I'm hearing a lot of... Let's see, where do I get... I want to see if I can find out how to get the... Chat. I want to see if I can get the chat on here. It's not working, and I'm going to turn it off because it's too much. Ooh, I can't do that. I'll work it out another day. Oh, it's the pollen. Yeah. And Brandon's with us today. And Nana Mama Cat. And there's my Kimmer. You doing okay, Kim? Yeah, I heard an echo too, so I turned it off. No, Samantha, I tried to pull it up on my Kindle so that I could see the chat easier. Otherwise, I have to pull the computer closer. And sewing up a bear, as Miss C does it. Does it not look the same as a bunny? Yes, yes, it does. Very much so. Mostly with a bear, the only difference is the ears. The body's the same, the legs are the same. I think that's what makes the Sun Bunny so easy to do, is that most of it is it's the same body, the same legs, pretty much the same head. The shape of the head does change, but it's the ears and the shape of the head that make it different. The rest of it is the same. Welcome in, Barb. Spending the day with your great grandchildren. I envy you. I envy you very much. Kim, we're going to pray for a negative biopsy. So it was Wednesday. Okay. Positive results. Father, I just ask you to watch over Kim right now, and you know what's going on in there, but we won't know until later. So keep her in the palm of your hand, and I pray that you will heal her completely so that when her results come back, they're negative. Nothing wrong. And I ask in Jesus' name, amen. All right, Kim, you're good. Diana is here. Woohoo! Hello, my sweet Diana. Oh, Alma. Alma is here. If you don't remember, I have to tell you this. Alma came into the chat one day and I just loved her name. It's such an old fashioned name. And so I asked her if she would be adverse or positive towards me using her name for one of my sun bunnies. And she said, by all means, use my name. So I did. And the bunny that I made for, I will show you. I made a bunny and named it Alma, and I made it for Lala, Mad Mimi, and I sent it to her. Here you can see the back of it. And you'll notice that it has straps that are tied pretty much to the waist with a white apron. And here is Alma. And in her apron, she has well, where am I? A baby chick. She has a chicken, and then in this center one went a small orange bunny made out of crochet cotton thread. And that's Elma. And I sent it to Mad Mimi for her egg bag a month. And when she opened it, she did love it. So I wanted Alma to make sure that she got over there to Mad Mimi's to see it, to see the opening. Well, there's Len. Welcome in, Len. And she just let me know that she did. So, well, Jennifer, you know that Mimi loves orange. So I had to make sure that it was orange. It did come out really cute. I was really proud of it. I love all my sun bunnies, but some of them, I don't know, just God puts his hand on and it comes out where the color is just a little darker at the nose, or it comes out just the right pattern and just the right coloring. I don't know what it is, only God knows. And the person who gets it knows. That's what's good. There's Margaret. Welcome in, Margaret and Shirley. And Arrow Lover. I think by now I would have these. Margie. Margie. All right. I think we can get started. I love the way that you all love each other in. The story. The story is she was born near under a chicken coop, and so she heard lots of clucking. And so when she got old enough to go outside, she met Henny and realized Henny was laying eggs and in a proper space, but the other hens just laid them anywhere. And so Alma would use her nose and push them over to Henny so Henny could sit on them. And she got a you can she got a rug burn, a grass burn on her nose from pushing the eggs over to Henny. So she pulled some of her fur and crocheted herself an egg gathering apron. So if you want the rest of the story, go over there and read it. It's a cute one. God gives me the best stories, I'm telling you. Be my light and crochet. Welcome in. And you are Patricia. And Denisha's here. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. Denny died, and Denisha's here in her place. She is alive and well. She's alive. She's alive. Oh, I love it. Denny and I go way back. I'm sorry to hear that her death, but I'm sure glad that Denisha's here. Oh, I love you guys so much. Okay, we're quarter of the way into it, and it is time to sit and knit. So as you come in, make yourself known because I'm writing everybody's names in the book today just for the heck of it. And Samantha, it's 1 hour, sweetheart. Wednesday and Friday are 1 hour, and Sunday is the 2 hour because we do the tutorial. Steve! Yeah, me too, Steve. Denny died. But her evil twin Denisha is here. Where's Bonnie? We need Bonnie here. Rest in peace, Denny, and welcome back, Denisha. Love it. And there's Rose. No, Darcia. Denny died. So you can't talk to her anymore. Welcome into the cottage, by the way. All right, I have been working on JB's new beanie. She, like I, took an inspiration, like I did from Carrie Lord and my Sun Bunny. Amanda took her inspiration from Juan's beanie, and I forget all in. I forget what he called his beanie now, but in his beanie, he used windows and then twins in the stitch, and so like all creative people, Amanda said, I like that, but I would do it differently. And she did. And she is doing this one. She's got the crown, and then she put her windows in and then put the twins in the window. And so I've been working on her beanie this morning, but because this is a sit and knit, I'm going to sit this aside and knit with you. And doing that, I'm closing up the book because I don't need it anymore and bringing up my knitting. And today I am continuing to knit on this beautiful blanket from Bloom. And all I did was put 120 stitches on my needles, and I just started in. So I'm going to pull the computer closer so that I can actually read the chat, which I was hoping that I'd be able to do on my Kindle, but I can't. So I'll work that out because I really think it'll be more fun. It is coming out really pretty. I think I told you that it's just a simple knit and purl stitch, but where the color comes in, I'm purling on the knit side so that it gives it some dimension. And that's all the farther I have gotten on it. I put a four stitch border, And I did 4 rows down here for the border. And then I just started in. And it is very relaxing because you don't have to do anything but knit and crochet. I don't think she'll mind, Sally. So, Samantha, which blanket did you choose to work on, sweetheart? Samantha's got about 4 going and told her she just needs to pick one and work on it until she's done. I'm so glad Steve's in here. Steve, I'm sorry I don't have Van Halen going. What I do have is some classical. And I hope you don't go crazy with classical. A lot of people can't do classical music, but this is a sit and knit, and I'm just relaxing, and classical music relaxes me. There's a couple of them that I like best. One is the Ave Maria. It is really beautiful. The other is Clair de Lune. And that one is very relaxing to me. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's meant to be, but it is. Shirley is sitting in her car like Harry Pottering. She's pretending she doesn't exist. Shirley, your name is going in the prayer book. I'm not sure why, but sounds like you need. Shirley, I would not have. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure why you're feeling like that. And if you want to share, you can. But if you don't want to share, it's okay too, because I love you anyway. You know, I got an opportunity to talk to Denisha on the phone the other day, and it's the call is still in my heart. Okay, and now I have to get this out to find out why Shirley Bain is so sad. I don't think she's waiting on anything from me. Gosh, guys, I'm five pages behind, but they're not all real pages. Some of them are maybe only have one on it. I don't have anything back here, Shirley. This is too far back. Whatever went. All right, I have one more place to check, Shirley. Let's see if I have an address on you. Bonnie should be getting some stuff today. No, Shirley Bain, I do not. I do not have an address for you. Okay, Shirley, that tells me that you don't have a somebody either. No wonder you're so sad, Shirley. Lydia's here. Welcome in. Yes, it was, Denny, a call that needed to happen, and it was a good one. I know I don't owe you anything, sweetheart. I don't owe anybody anything except God, and I owe him my allegiance. And Elmo, I owe him I can't even begin to tell you what I owe that man for carting me around and doing all the stuff that he does for us here at the home. But if you will send me your address, Shirley, um, I will send you a somebody, and you probably won't get it until July because I'm so far behind. But I will make you a somebody so that you know that you do exist and you are so special. Shirley Bain's one of my favorite names. That almost rhymes. Okay, that goes back there, or I won't find it the next time I need it. You know, I'm not really organized, but I find that I'm more organized than I thought I was. Yes, Denisha will also make you something that will make you smile. She's good like that. Although she's in the middle of 15 zebras. Hello, Marlene. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are just sitting and knitting today. If you don't knit, I hope you've brought a project that you can sit and work on. This is a time to, like I told Samantha earlier, it's just a time to sit back, soak up the love, relax. You leave your shoes and all your worries at the door. Problems you can bring in if it's a knitting or crochet problem, something in that order, a yarny fiber problem. Which hook do I use? Which yarn is best? What should I do if this happens? Those kinds of things are welcome on Fridays. But the rest of the problems you leave at the door, unless you're asking for a prayer for a problem, and that is always welcome 24/7. Give me a phone call. You don't have my number? Gmail me at misscottage@gmail.com. I will gladly give you my phone number, and you are welcome to call me here at the cottage 24/7. I kid you not, Monday through Friday and weekends. The only exceptions being Wednesday at noon, Friday at noon, Sunday at noon. But any other time, day or night, you call me and we'll work out whatever it is that's bothering you. And I am like my sun bunnies. I have big ears and I will hear anything you want me to hear, but I will not share. This knitted blanket, I am using a 5.5 millimeter. And this yarn is the Premier Bloom, and it's a 3 light. And it's just coming out so pretty. And it has 656 yards in it. So I think one will make a whole blanket, small blanket. This is going to be, well, as soon as I get to the end of this row, I will let you know how wide it is because I'm using circular needles and I have no idea. Good morning, Leslie. Thank you, Margie. There's Leanie. Is it Eileen? I know a song about Eileen, but I won't sing it. You guys don't need to. I do too. I do, Melanie. Welcome in, Melanie. I do love the Premier Bloom. Thank you, Denisha. It's Leslie. Leslie Leanie. Leanie is Leslie. Leslie is Leanie. How long have I been knitting? Alana, that's another pretty name. How long have I been knitting? Probably about 57 years. My son's about 50. Oh, he'll be 57 in November this year. So I knitted him some pram blankets, and I knitted him some baby sweaters. And, when does the song start good night? Daigo says, Miss C, you've inspired me to spread joy, love, and hugs by making heart and hugs pillows to give those in need. I'll send you pictures of one when it's completed. Diana, that would be awesome. Heart and hugs. I like that idea. I don't care whether you make a somebody. I came to this channel in January hoping that I could get some people to help me make some bunnies, because there's so many people out there that need to know that somebody loves them. And there are people who don't like amigurumi, like Bonnie. So Bonnie is making blankets, and now Diana's going to make pillows and give to people so that they know that they are loved and they're getting a hug. And it's awesome. Shirley, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Does that song start good night? Eileen. Yeah, I thought it was Eileen. Okay. I love you too, Thris. How's your eye doing, sweetheart? Not any better? You're working on your baby blanket. Okay, is that a new one or have you finished up an old one yet? Can I come stay with you? Get a few hugs and learn how to knit. Yes, you can. I'm in Florida, about an hour south of Lake City and an hour in north and west of Gainesville. So, Elena Hawkins, come on down. The Eileen song. Okay, let me go back. No, it does not start out. It starts out. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows, Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Tony, Tony, and his sister Eileen. And Eileen loves Bob, but Bob loves Pat, and Pat still loves Neil. And then you got to kneel down on the floor, and I'm not doing it because I would never give up. But that's the Eileen song. And thank you all for putting up with that. Oh my, there's JT, my love. I am having a wonderful day now that you are here. Yes, Shirley. But that was not Good Night Eileen was not the song. I do know that one, but you can crochet. You can crochet, you can write, you can paint, you can do whatever you want. That song is funny, but boy, do the kids love it. And it's a good exercise on a rainy day when you can't go outside and you're not allowed to run in the classroom. So um, we are clothes in the washing machine. We wiggle and jiggle until they are cloned. Then mother shakes us out to dry and hangs us up on the clothesline high. It's another one that you can do. God does have a plan for you, sweetheart. You know what? Whenever whatever happens will be better. I don't know how, but he does it. It's a fun song. It's a kid's song. Samantha, you're going to Bucky's? Guess what, Samantha? They're building a Bucky's in our area. It'll be about 50 miles from here. It's just south of Ocala. Sally, he might know it. You know what, Alana? Maybe one day on a Friday I'll do a knitting tutorial. Not heard of the song? Yeah, maybe it's just a Florida song. I don't know. I learned it from the kindergarten teacher. She taught it to us. And so I used it in my classroom with the 3-year-olds on those days you couldn't go out. Yeah, Tony Chestnut. You're not going to do it. You're getting a Bucky's. Brandon, where is that? Ours is going to be just a little south of Ocala going down to Bellevue. Between You see how good God is? You cannot outgive God. And when he takes away something, he gives it back a different way. Oh, please. Didn't you read the back of the uh, pork rind bag with me, Thris? Do not be afraid. Do not be terrified, for I will be with you always. Okay, Paula, how about if I send it to you? I better write a note. I'll send it to you, Paula. Send Paula Tony Chestnut. Okay, Paula, you got it. Amarillo, Texas. Oh, it's going to be out to where your airport is. Okay. The Serenity Pier is one of my favorites. Thank you, Margie, for reminding me. This is Claire de Lune, by the way. And it's the end of Claire de Lune. Hold on, and I'll see if I can start it over. This is Claire de Lune. Hello, Lou Anne. Welcome in. Palm Harbor. Okay. Palm Harbor. Palm Harbor, is that on the Atlantic or on the Gulf, Sally? Shirley, Margie wants to know, do you know the Serenity Prayer? Oh, you cross-stitched it. I cross-stitched a sampler for my mother, and the words that I put in it were, "Be careful of your thoughts; they may burst into words at any time." And after she passed away, I thought maybe I better take that one back because sometimes my thoughts burst into words. Palm Harbor, yes, it's down near Palm Harbor. It's down near Dunedin and Clearwater. Yeah, my kids live in Tampa, Seminole, which is right all in the Clearwater area, and Largo. Yeah, I don't cross stitch. I can't see to cross stitch very well. I suppose I could, but it's just too tedious, and there's too many things I'd rather do than cross stitch. One of them is to make some bunnies so that people know somebody loves them. You do, Denisha? They come out so pretty, and I like the counted cross stitch rather than the printed. I don't care for the printed cross stitches as well. So, but I'm afraid I would have to go to printed cross stitch if I tried it again. Okay, here we are, and you can't. I don't think. Well, here you can see. Well, no, you can't even because it's there. All right, let's see. I've got Elmo out in the workshop found some tape that is. It looks like a Stanley tape measure. Looks like a tape measure. So he brought some in, and I've got it here on the side of my table. This is 24, about 30 inches. I guess it's about 30 inches across. So if that gives you some idea. So I would imagine that's 120 stitches. Have you been to Buc-ee's? Yes, I have. I have been to Buc-ee's, if you're asking me. Alana, I would imagine that one time or another you could go to a YouTube channel and learn knitting. Um, Check a beginner class or something like that on there's plenty of how-tos on YouTube, or get your a good book, or wait until we do this. Yeah, counted cross stitch, it takes a long time, and boy, you're off by a stitch and your whole picture's off. Denisha wants to know, Shirley, did you answer me? Well, let's see what Denisha asked. Denisha said, going back, going back, going back, going back, going back. Wow. Okay, I'm not finding it, Denisha. Oh, Daigo, I want to see an email. She wants to see it, Diana, when you get the pillow done. Samantha's lurking. Samantha, you better be working on one of those blankets, I'm telling you. Trouble holding the needle and the yarn. Paula, I would suggest to you that you use a straight knitting needle. And if you use the long ones, you can hold it under your arm and knit that way. So that it's just there. And then you use your hand to, oh, I'm on the wrong end. Okay, let me go over here because we're on a purl row. I forget what this song is called. Okay. Yeah, okay. You can hold it under your arm. This one you can't see very well, and my bigger ones are up there, so I guess you'll have to wait. Sorry about that. What is Buc-ee's? Sally says. Buc-ee's is a big giant gas station. Melanie, you keep right on working and lurking. Suzanne Fenton, always late to the party. Suzanne, you are never late. Been to Buc-ee's 10 times when I go today. Oh, this will be your 10th time. Suzanne, I am also. You're getting a Buc-ee's blanket. You like Buc-ee's, don't you? The Facebook question, I'm on Facebook with the same name. With it'll be Shirley Judy Bain. JB's, hello, sweetheart. That's Amanda. And I'm making your twins in this window. But you know what I'm thinking about doing is, because you're such a great teacher, and while you're teaching, it was so easy to listen that all of a sudden I thought maybe I'll make my windows white, like a windowsill. And then I'll put my twins, maybe I'll do like blue twins, one hat, and girl twins in another hat. So I'll have the crown one color, the windows white sills or cream, maybe depending. The twins will be blue, and then the half double crochets will be the crown color. I'm thinking about it. There's my dolly. Counted cross stitch. So thank you for that, Amanda. Baby clothes. I got a new baby coming, Samantha? Yeah, I thought it would be different, but you know when you see something It's like when you saw Juan's beanie and you said, "Oh, I need to make that," and then you start to make it, and you think, "Oh," and your creative side kicks in, and you say, "I could change that a little bit, and I'm going to change this, I'm going to change this," and you make a totally different beanie. Tank probably isn't feeling real good today, and Bonnie might be working. Amber. I knew it started with an A. Amber. Amber. JB's is Amber. B's is Amber. JB's is Amber. Okay. Okay, Amber. I promise that I will try to remember that Arrow Lover is Margie and JB's is Amber, but I can't guarantee it. I love all you guys. This has been a very good Friday. A very good Friday. Do the same thing to remember people's names. Well, they say it takes 3 times to go into your from your short-term memory into your long-term memory. But I've already told you, even though I have the telephone poles in my brain that are all lined up and ready to go, my wires are still all connected, thank God. But some of the insulation on the wires are not there. So when um, Arrow Lover comes up, it's like, oh, that's bing! And off into space it goes through that hole in the insulation. So I will try to remember that it's JB's is Amanda. I love you too, Dolly. I am having a good day, and it's all because of you guys came to visit me for an hour today. And we have about 15 minutes left, so that's good. There's my Regina Provenzano. I have to tell you this. Elmo took me. I had a little bit of shopping to do because we have a refrigerator in our room. So I had a little bit of shopping to do for snacks and stuff. And he said, "While we're here, do you want a sandwich?" And it was just before lunch, so I said yes. So we go to the counter. Oh, Publix has a wonderful counter and deli, and went up to the counter and I ordered a turkey, smoked turkey on white, a half a sub. No, I think I ordered a whole one so that I could have some for supper or the next day's lunch, whatever. Anyway, sometimes they don't have good stuff here, and I like to keep something in the refrigerator just in case. So anyway, I said I want a smoked turkey sub on white, and she said, "What kind of cheese?" And I said, "Provenzano." And Elmo looked at me and he said, "That's a name, not a cheese. It's provolone." It was one of those telephone pole disasters. Provenzano. Zing, off into space. This is Gymboree, by the way, in case you didn't know. And it starts out one, and then it adds, and then it keeps adding another, and it adds another, and then it gets to the middle of the tune, and all of the trills are playing together, and then towards the end each one drops off as it came in, and when you get to the end it's just the very simplest song that you heard at the very beginning before they started adding. Yeah, I knew what I meant, but it just came out different. So I had Provenzano cheese on my turkey sandwich last week. And I have to tell you, Regina, it was good. There's Jojo. Welcome in, Jojo. I would love to have you go to lunch with me. In fact, any of you who live in the area of Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Chiefland, uh, Ocala, Gainesville, if you're close, let me know and send me a Gmail, Miss C's Cottage at Gmails, and and we'll figure out how to go to lunch. Okay, did somebody send me a picture? Because I heard some dings. Well, I've got to go get my eyes checked, guys. No, I don't have any pictures. Elmo's out and about today, and he just sent me a text that said, "Are you drinking your water?" Frozen stone. Frozen stone. Frozen stone. Frozen stone. That's. Hello, Michael, my love. Michael, if ever you want to call me, just for the heck of it, Gmail me at misscottage@gmail.com and I will give you my phone number. Frozen Stone is Angela, and I knew that. And I know you have Nessa that you talk to, and others that you talk to, but I'm your Oma. You want to talk to Oma, and you know I have ears like bunny ears. They hear everything, and I don't share. Like my bunny, I don't share. The first 10 minutes is saying hello to everyone in the chat. You don't have to, Michael. Just sometimes you just want somebody to talk to that isn't somebody that you always talk to. And it's sometimes talking is easier with a stranger. And even though I'm not a strange, well, I am a strange stranger. I'm strange, but I'm not a stranger. But you know what I'm talking about. And for heaven's sakes, I'm 77 years old. I've won and lost a lot of battles in my life, and I know a lot of stuff. I'm pretty wise for an old woman, and sometimes you just need to talk to a wise woman. Michael just woke up. He slept in while it's still cool before it gets to 102 today. Oh my gosh! Today we are supposed to hit here in Florida 98, and if we hit 98, it will be the highest temperature recorded on this day. Knitting, for me, is like, I don't know, it's just relaxing. I think it's the rhythm of knitting. The needle goes in, the needle, it wraps and comes out, and goes in, it wraps and comes out. It's just the rhythm of it. Rain in New York. Rewrapped. How is your foot? Your Suzanne? You know, Michael, Jennifer played a trick on me. She contacted me and said that she wanted to make some bunnies for children in the hospital near her. Could she have my pattern and could she use the name Bunnies? Well, you know where my heart is. I said, of course. Anybody that wants to spread the love in a somebody is in my heart. So I wrote out a pattern and I sent it to England to her. And sometime later in the mail, I get 7. This is 7. This is 7, the knitting bunny. She's named 7 because if you look on her ear, you can see the number 7 in white. And shoot, my brain just zinged off into space and I cannot remember. She gave the pattern to someone who crocheted this up for me. Jennifer, if you're still here, if you want to give me a name, I would greatly appreciate it. Isn't it the cutest thing? The tail. I just love this thing. The Crazy Poppy Lady. Thank you, Jennifer. She crocheted it up. She sent me a story. It was just absolutely wonderful. Never did I think I was going to get a somebody. But I did. And she sits there to remind me that I'm loved too. She doesn't talk. She never shares. She just sits there and loves me. That's what I want for everyone in the world. Someone to just sit there and love them so that they can just sit there and soak up that love and know how special they are, know how important they are, know that they are loved, that somebody loves them. And that's why I started my channel, to teach others how to make somebodies, to spread the love. Okay, I have 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes to tell you how much God loves you, each and every one of you. He created you to love him back. Some of you know him and you talk to him on a daily basis and you love him back. And others of you have not met him yet. And you've heard about him maybe, but you've never really met him. And he so desires a relationship with you. He has a room in heaven prepared for you, and it's full of good stuff. All he's waiting for you to do is open up a dialogue with him. Even if you don't, if you feel uncomfortable, and you can start out with, "Hey God, it's me, Diana." Well, insert your own name there. I don't know what to say to you, but I'm tired of living this crappy life. I want a better life. I want to feel loved. That's the magic word, love, because God is love, and he's just waiting for you to say, Won't you love me? And he will say to you, you silly girl, you silly goose, I have always loved you. You just didn't know it. I am love, and I love each and every one of my creations. And then he'll probably say to you, like he does me, come on up here in my lap and let me give you a big hug. And then you will know that you are loved by the greatest love of all. Okay, I gotta go. It's time to go. I love you with God's love. I am just a conduit to take God's love and give it to you. So you guys have a great week, and I'll see you Sunday when we're working on a giraffe, and I have something special to tell you. Everyone, rest in God's arms until I see you Sunday. And I love you all. Goodbye.